Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus. One more time on this Saturday. I want to take a moment and speak to you, if I may, on the subject matter. This is why people won't go to heaven. This is why people won't go to heaven. In heaven, the boss is invisible. Mankind is not going to go for that. A boss, an invisible throne, or an invisible power sitting on the throne. Man is not going to go for that. There'll be everybody trying to sit up there. So man would resist heaven because that is an invisible power on that throne. In heaven, all resources are free. And they are available to everyone. Everyone. Not to those who got big hands, strong muscles, who can get it fast. No, it belongs to everyone. And mankind is not going for that. Humankind is not going for all of the resources belonging to everybody. Nope. They'll reject heaven on simple reasons like that. Another reason why people are not going to heaven is because in heaven, responsibility is necessary in maintaining heaven. Yeah, you got responsibility in heaven. And the people are not going to go for that. Everything, my friends, everything is important. Everything. And, it's like everybody got something to do. And it's important. This is what I really mean. And because the resources are free and you create everything needed to survive is used. Food and clothing. You don't have to worry about that. You think humankind will go for that where folks don't have to worry about food and clothing and housing? Nah. You know any humans that would go for that? Do you know any humans, black or white, Republicans or Democrat, male or women? Do you know any human beings anywhere in your city, in your state, in your country that will go for a place where everybody got food and clothing and not just a house, but a mansion? No. Heaven offers that. No way are you interested. And in heaven, there is no one more beautiful than another. There's no one more precious than another. There's no one more special and deserving than another. No one is richer than another. Human beings, nope. They'll reject heaven. Can't go for that. Somebody got to be special. And in heaven, there's peace. You think human beings want peace? No way. They'll turn their back on heaven every day. Prosperity for everybody? Human beings would approve something like that? Nah. That ain't what human beings want. Freedom. Nobody in bondage. Nobody manipulating and controlling and exploiting others. Human beings? No, buddy. Heaven can keep that. Human beings ain't going for it. Living and you're joyous and happy and your dreams coming true. Can you imagine everybody's dream coming true? Now just think about human beings as you know them. Look at them. Boy, they are as angry as they can be. So you know that heaven is not for them. You see, here, my friends, this is why human beings won't accept heaven. You see, heaven will not put up with war. There's no war in heaven. Human beings got to have it. There's no lying in heaven. But human beings got to lie. There's no cheating and there's no stealing. Not in heaven. You don't have to. But human beings, they just got to do it. You know a place where human beings don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, don't do any of those. Or not ready for war. You know a place. I didn't say now that might be people, but I say, do you know a people, a place? No guns? Nah. Ain't no guns in heaven. And really, there's no abortion in heaven. No need for it. There's no hatred in heaven. Lord have mercy. Look around. All this hate. You think people talking? Go, no, in heaven, no hate. Oh, buddy, get away from here. No racism and no bigotry. Oh, no. There are some people right today, you know them, wouldn't stand for that. No jails and prison. Nah. People in heaven are doing quite well. So, when you think about that, you think about why is heaven being so fantastic and people being just like I've just described them here. And a lot worse, not meaning that everybody is just that bad, but the outcome is just that bad, as if everyone was just that bad. You see, what happens is the system is cunning. You know, they come and take over, and then they set up a system how they honor people, bless people as they indoctrinate and train people to be. You know, I heard somewhere say that they're over in China. They got schooling going on where everybody is in school learning exactly what the Asians are Q, whatever his name is, wants them to know. If you things you don't want them to know, that's not being taught. There's nothing great or fantastic taught about any other countries, I'm sure. And this happens in other parts of the world. And this is what they want to do here down in the South. They're talking about it right now. Cut that out. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about that. Talk about what we want you to talk about. And that's all I want you to learn. Ain't that something? That's man. That's what happens down here. This is the evidence that I speak of, ladies and gentlemen. So if you've accepted that, if you got a job, you know, you can make ends meet. You're making $1 million because you at this level, they need you at this level to do what they want done, and so you are doing it quite well. So you get your money, and you think a man making $1 million or more will give up that money for what I've just explained to you? Hey, they won't go for the little simple reason that there is no hatred there. So not long are they gonna give it the money. You think that the person who got a job making $25,000 a year, who used to pick cotton and chop cotton, making maybe about $10 a week, and only that for a season, end of the year making about $3,000, now making $25,000, you think they will give up that $25,000 a year job for a promise that they got to play a part in? And they don't know really what that part is? No way, Jose. So, by today's standards, I want to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, I've been held here all of these years. Oh, let me quit. I've been here all these years to learn what I know so I can share it with you. Now, just talking about those of you who are sellouts to the world and turn your back on God. You didn't know that you were doing that, but that's exactly what you have done. And I come to tell you, that's exactly what you've done. You're living in a world as hell, and you've accepted it. You found some reasons to accept it. Just like these people around here trying to teach you all these lies about alternative truth that the MAGAs are trying to throw at you every day, all day. And they're trying to act like they're trying to put it down, but all day long, everything that's talking publicly, that's all they're talking about. Even when they say it's no good, they'll try to make you think they're just trying to keep you informed so you won't forget. At the same time, they're spreading that gospel. And the people are just digging it in, buying deeper into it. And the things about the wonderful things that you could have, they won't tell you one word about it. You heard anybody say on the news anywhere talk about what I have been telling you about? Check on my post and see if anybody, more than one or two, have clicked on it. See if anybody has passed it along. Just check. You'll see nobody interested in this. I'm telling you, but I have to tell you. I have to tell you. But by Jesus' standards, what they offered Jesus was more or less to be the CEO of the world. You know they say the President of the United States is nothing but a CEO. You know how you all got that thing broken down. But Jesus, they would have made CEO of the world. However, the influence would have had to have been of Satan. Yes, and the loyalty would have been to Satan. And Jesus said, for all of that, it's worth nothing. Go to the cross. Going to the cross is the way free. Going to the cross is freedom. Going to the cross is how you get out of this hell. Going to the cross is trying to get out of here. But when you go to the cross for standing up for what's right. Plant that right seed that gonna go that they gonna kill and bury into the ground or whatever, or just kill and release that spirit to do whatever is supposed to be done next. I'm not going to even go into that right now, but I'm just saying that's what Jesus was saying. Hey, tell the world, I don't want your car. I don't want your $100,000 a year job. I don't want your steak and your eggs, and I don't want to have sex with every woman in town. I mean, I don't want to do that. I might not would mind doing it, but look at the pain and suffering just that comes out of doing how you exploit people, how cops beat people of color.